What's the most awkward thing that's happened at a sleepover? When I was 6, I watched Jurassic Park at a friend's house one night. Got so scared I demanded my mom to come pick me up and take me home. So I said I was sick. My mother did not believe me. So I shit my pants in my friend's living room on accident so she would have to come get me. I didn't really go over to my friend's house that much after that. Fear can make a child crazy, especially fear of velociraptors. Damn. You purposefully shit your pants so your mom would come get you? You play to win, don't you? I was out camping with a neighbor friend of mine when we were 14. I woke up hearing the shuffle of her sleeping bag. I asked her what she was doing, and without breaking a stride she said that she was warming herself up. Then I turned on the lamp and found her on top of her bag, naked and masturbating. She immediately stopped and pulled her sleeping bag up over herself, and she turned out the lamp. We sat there in silence for about 3 minutes. Then I said, "You can finish if you wanna." "No, you ruined it." We didn't speak much the rest of the trip. In about grade 7, I had a sleepover with a few friends. One of them started crying when we started watching The Simpsons, because he wasn't allowed to watch it at home. We couldn't calm him down for almost an hour. Back when I used to pee the bed in 3rd grade, I fell asleep in my friend's bed during a sleepover at his house. I pissed the bed. It was awkward, and I never stayed the night at his house again. But what was most awkward was that when I woke up, he was sitting in a chair staring at me, waiting for me to wake up. The day after the sleepover, my friend wouldn't let me leave no matter what I did. Around 6 p.m. his dad finally said I should probably go home. Friend burst into tears, threw himself to the floor, and was begging his dad to make me stay. There's nothing worse than being a kid at the house the next day wanting so badly to go home. Me and my friend slept in his mom's bedroom on the floor, because she liked company since her husband passed away a few weeks before. Apparently when my mom came to pick me up the next day, my friend's mom said I climbed into bed with her. I had no idea. Classic case of sleepwalking. Took the most wholesomely fulfilling shit in my friend's bathroom, and ended up flooding the bathroom at 2 a.m. The parents had to clean up the entire mess. It was an awkward breakfast the next morning. 5 people in one room in their sleeping bags about to sleep, and all I hear is a very slow fapping noise. We didn't find out who it was in the morning. I was about 10, sleeping over with a group of pals, including my buddy's little brother who was around 6. We finished up a few rousing games of Donkey Kong 64 and Hydro Thunder, and all went to bed. Woke up to find the little brother standing ominously above me, but naked except for a pair of Christmas-themed tube socks on his hands and arms, and peeing into my half-open sleeping bag. No more sleepovers at Ryan's house. Not really a sleepover. I was 23 at the time and drove to California to stay on a buddy's couch. I drank a bunch of beer after the long drive and passed out. Woke up having pissed myself on his couch. It is about 5 a.m. I grab a towel and lay on it on the couch, resigning myself to being the guy who pissed on the couch for the duration of my stay. By some miracle the towel absorbed most of it. Him and his roommates woke up around 9 a.m., and nobody knew a thing. Except his cat. His cat knew. I was sleeping over at a friend's house after a party in high school. I shared a big couch next to this girl I sort of had a crush on and a couple other people. I was woken up to a tap on my shoulder, and felt my massive boner pressed firmly against this girl. She did not reciprocate. Told my friend I hadn't changed my underwear in over a week. I learned a lot that sleepover, like change your underwear frequently. Just to clarify, I'm female and this happened when I was maybe 10, I'm 25 now, and I promise, I'm wearing clean underwear today. One time at a sleepover, I left my dirty skid-marked underwear in my friend's room, and when she asked everyone whose it was I had to lie. I learned that wearing dirty skid-marked underwear was not normal at that sleepover. I was a gross child. One time I was over at a friend's house for his 11th birthday. It was myself, the birthday boy, and 3 other guys. We all slept in our sleeping bags in the basement. At around 5 a.m., we all awake to find Jake yelling at the birthday boy Derek. The reason? Derek thought it was funny to take a piss on Jake's face while he was sleeping, and Jake freaked out. Jake walked out right after that, while the rest of us stayed up and called our parents around 7. I went home around 8, and in that time, Derek was still trying to play it off as funny. Derek lost 4 friends that night. My friend sitting next to me saw a kid shove a Lego axe up his, but in the middle of the night, while he thought my friend was asleep. I was in 4th grade and sleeping over at my best friend's house. I wet his bed and then clogged their toilet with a massive dump. I didn't know what to do, so I shut the lid and ran into their garage to hide. I woke up in the middle of the night to my friend stroking my arm. I asked him, "Zach, what are you doing?" He said, "My name is not Zach," and then he went back to sleep. I was about 5 or 6 when I lived in Florida. I was at my best friend's house. Hot, thirsty, and got up to drink some water. Found my friend's parents boning on the couch at 2 a.m. I promptly went back downstairs. I'm a female. When I was in grade 4, about 9 years old, I was having a sleepover at a girl's house who was the same age. The dog, a Jack Russell, wandered in and she said, "Want to see something cool?" Watch this, and pulled down her skirt and underwear and spread her legs, letting the dog lick her out. I was stunned. I can't remember what my exact response was in the moment, but my mom picked me up about half an hour later. I had my high school girlfriend sleep over. She slept in the other room because we were too young to sleep in the same. We were both about 17. Anyway, early the next morning, I walk in on her having sex with my 15-year-old younger brother. Apparently, they had been seeing each other in secret for months. Most awkward, depressing moment of my entire life. We still never talk about it.